Hey everybody, it is Friday, October 2nd. Just wanted to pop on and say hi really quick. Actually, I want to talk to you about something specific. This has been brewing in me for a couple of days, and when it first came up, I was not in the right frame of mind to share it. And what I want to talk to you about is reframing your anger as motivation and using that energy to your benefit. Human emotion is not something we can avoid. We're all going to get angry from time to time, but that if you stay in that spot, it will stop you. So how do we reframe it and find the motivation? And this is a lot of personal growth and development that I'm still working on. So if you don't agree, then just disregard. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But basically what this all comes down to and how it started is I am transitioning to plant-based dieting. I am working on healing my eczema. It's an autoimmune disease and it's very hard to pinpoint the actual cause. I've been doing lots of reading and it seems that there are different causes for everybody, which makes it really hard, and every person just has to do their own journey of discovery and healing for themselves. So I have finally taken the gumption and got the motivation to do that and stop the suffering and stop the pain because it's not fun anymore. So I started doing this on Monday, less than a week ago. It's been 5 days. And the first day was really, really hard. I was very hungry. I had lots of cravings, specifically pizza. And it's been really hard to give up caffeine, coffee, energy drinks. I'm cutting all that out. I'm going as green and as clean as possible. And losing that caffeine was really, really hard the first couple days. So by the end of day 2, it had been almost 48 hours, and I was so hungry. I could not stop thinking about food, and I was just driving myself crazy. So I went into the kitchen and I made rice and beans. Plain and simple, hopefully to get some of that protein in there, get a little more filling. All I had been eating was raw fruits, bananas and oranges specifically. That's it for 2 days, bananas and oranges. And I was so over it. So I made this dinner and it looked and smelled amazing, even though it was very simple and basic. And in a moment of weakness, right before I sat down to eat, I went to my refrigerator and I pulled out a jar of my favorite salsa and a bag of shredded cheese. And I threw that on top and I thought, it'll be okay. It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Cheese is clearly not vegan. The salsa was all vegetables, but there was added sugar in it, so, but just a little bit of cheese. It's okay. And I ate, and it was delicious, and I felt so much better afterwards, and I was happy. All those angry moods went away. But I felt kind of guilty, too. My husband has been my support system in this, and he's been keeping me honest, and I didn't tell him. I told him that I was making just the rice and the beans for dinner. I didn't tell him what I put on it, and I knew that if I didn't feel like I should share that, then I shouldn't be doing it. But the damage was done. I had already eaten, and I went to bed. And that night at the next morning at about 2 o'clock, I woke up just pulling my own skin off. My eczema broke out so bad. I was in so much pain, and I was so angry that I did that to myself. I know I did it to myself. And I felt really frustrated that the first 2 days of progress were basically for naught. I was starting over, and all the cleansing I had done was for naught. And so when I got up the next day and I was still in pain and still hurting, I was just so angry and so mad at myself. And I thought, okay, I screwed up. I think it's clear that I probably shouldn't be eating dairy anymore, so it's good that I found that. I hate how it happened. But now we need to reframe this and get a move on again. I'm angry that I messed up, and I'm ready to do it right. I'm ready to keep going. So it was kind of a nice moment of clarity of finding that these human emotions that we have that are unavoidable, we're all going to have a whole range of emotions, learning how to control it and rein it in and use it for your motivation. Because the problem is when we're in a heightened emotional state, whether you're highly angry or highly scared or highly excited or happy, you're going to do things that your rational, calm brain would not do. The night before, when I made that dinner that caused the problem, I was really hungry. And because of that, I was very frustrated. I was frustrated at my diet. I was frustrated that this disease has a level of control. And I don't like it. I don't like that it controls what I can and can't eat. And even when I find what I'm allergic to, then it will just be shifting to avoidance. And that thing will still have a level of control. And I was really frustrated for that. And even subconsciously, that was probably my way of saying, I'm taking control back. I'm going to do what I want to do. But then I had to pay the price. So this is just my little message to you guys. Heightened emotional states don't help us. We don't make good decisions when we're there. We all have those emotions, but how do we reframe it and bring us back to calm, rational, and put us in a good state of making good decisions? So depending on what your situation is, what you're dealing with, just try to see how you can reframe to use these emotions as your benefit, as your motivator, and to get you where you want to go. Just my 2 cents on this Friday. Hope maybe that helped somebody or touched somebody or gave a message that you needed. I'm still on this long journey of plant-based eating, and it's going to be a long time before I can pinpoint exactly what I'm doing. But anybody else that's on a long, frustrating journey, I feel you, I see you, I'm here with you. Leave a comment, let me know what's going on, and maybe we can kind of connect and be a support system for each other. But anyway, talk to you guys later.